Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Adventure DX. Last time we finished the story of Sonic Adventure, and this time we are going to go over the bonus content. Some stuff that I couldn't put into the main series because of reasons. First thing I would like to do is I would like to go into trial mode. For getting all 130 emblems, we can play as Metal Sonic. It's just an alternate skin of Sonic, but that you can only use in trial mode, but it is still really cool. I do like how he has this holographic, this little effect, and I'm pretty sure Metal Sonic can't spin dash, but you know, it is still really cool, and he has some animations from Super Sonic to go in there. It's basically just a really cool little animation thing. This is, I'm pretty sure this is only in the DX version of Sonic Adventure DX, of Sonic Adventure. I don't know what exactly you would get if you did this on the original Dreamcast version, but it is still really cool. Although it is worth noting that Metal Sonic looks almost completely different from how he looks in the Eggman base, which is it's kind of interesting that this is something that, you know, happens. And of course I missed the super speed thing. In trial mode, you always start each thing with 4 lives, so getting extra lives in this mode really doesn't matter. I went into trial mode before. Okay, that was weird. I went into trial mode before to do some of the B and A ranked missions in Sonic Adventure during one of the previous things, but I never actually talked about the trial mode differences. As far as I'm aware, there are no emblems with Metal Sonic. It's pretty much just a fun little alternate reward thing. So, another thing that I would like to do in trial mode is I would like to go on to Amy and do her first mission real quick, because there was something in Amy's stages that I didn't show because I wasn't aware of it. Okay, so in this part, you can hide underneath these buckets. It's a little weird. Also, if you knock down Zero, if you knock him down a certain amount of times, he becomes pissed off and invulnerable. It's pretty neat. It takes like 4 times for you to get him like this, though, so you're never really in danger of having him like this. So how about we grab this and get out of trial mode. Another thing that there is in the DX version is mission mode. I'm not going to be doing all of these. I'm just going to be showing what mission mode is. Okay, here we are in mission mode. It kind of looks like we're just in the adventure field, and that's because we are. In mission mode, if I can find one, there we go. Get the balloon floating behind the waterfall at the Emerald Sea. At the Emerald Sea, huh? Floating behind the waterfall. Is there a waterfall in Emerald Coast? So in mission mode, you are given a myriad of tasks to do, most of which are with Sonic. And a lot of them kind of deal with the burger shop standee guy. I'm not entirely sure what the point of this mode is. Because, like, as far as I've been able to find online, completing mission mode doesn't actually give you anything. Where is... Yeah, I haven't found a waterfall. Maybe back here? Oh, there it is. Come on. Let me try... Oh! There we go. Mission 9 clear. Alright, so clearing missions is pretty much just a bragging rights thing as far as I've been able to find online. I can't find anything that tells you what exactly you would get if you got all the missions. This is why I'm not going over mission mode, and also because from what I've been able to find online, mission mode is notoriously tedious to do. But it's a neat little bonus, I guess, if you are still craving something to do. So how about we finish up this level? So, yeah, that was mission mode. I would kind of like to spend the rest of this video kind of talking about my overall thoughts on this game in its entirety, and some stuff that it went on in the background of this particular version, as well as some of my history with this game, because I feel like that is kind of important. Okay, so my thoughts on the game as a whole is actually pretty positive. Like, I really do love this game. The story of each of the characters, I feel, does them pretty good service. Although, like I said in Knuckles' story, I am a little bothered by the fact that he doesn't have as a big of a role as he probably should, considering this game's story revolves around his people and what happened to them. I do feel like that is a bit of a missed opportunity, and especially in the final story when he gets to see Tikal in the real world. You know, Sonic, like, it's a little weird how Knuckles is like the last of his kind, and yet he didn't seem to have a reaction to his ancestor just kind of being there. You know, it is a little strange, and I don't blame people who like use that as a criticism towards the story of this game. The presentation hasn't really aged all that well, but the story itself, I feel, is still as good as ever. You know, like, a lot of people give this game shit for its voice acting and the animations in the game, but you gotta understand that this game came out, the original Sonic Adventure came out in like 1998, and the voice acting is about on par for games at the time. You know, like Star Fox 64 and other such games like that. It's a little weird how people will excuse games like that and like in Conker's Bad Fur Day, but they won't excuse this game. You know, I find that to be really strange and really really unfair. You know, just because it's a Sonic game, the voice acting and presentation is scrutinized beyond all belief, and I feel like that just isn't fair. You know, and like there is a reason for the voice acting being the way it is in this game, and it's because they had a Japanese voice director who basically had the English voice cast record all their lines, and they weren't giving context as to what scenes those lines were supposed to be in. This is why a lot of lines are reused and used in a very hokey way. But like the actual voice acting itself, I feel isn't bad. It's just the actors themselves were kind of, you know, because a lot of people who hate this era of Sonic use this game to kind of bastardize this era because the game is really glitchy, because it is the first of its kind. It was made during the infancy of 3D gaming. You know, it's the first 3D Sonic. Like the first truly 3D Sonic. And you kind of got to give it some leeway. You know, Super Mario 64 is glitchy as all hell and doesn't control the best either, but people still like will excuse the faults of that game. You know, it's crappy fucking camera, the slippery fucking control, the way when you try to turn around, Mario will either just kind of snap back like you expect him to, or he will walk around in an arc, leading you to get killed. Like, people excuse the faults of that game, but refuse to do the same for this game, and I feel like that just isn't fair. You know? Sonic games are just kind of unfairly scrutinized, especially today, is kind of what I'm getting at. As far as my history with this game, you could probably say that I played this like, oh, I'm just a nostalgia-blinded fanboy, but I didn't play this game until I was about 15. And I'm 25. That was 10 years ago for me. Or I'm almost 25. That was almost 10 years ago for me. You know, this game is... Well, I guess when this video comes out, I will be 25. It's just... I don't have a nostalgic connection to this game, or really any game. You know, like a lot of people just kind of assume I have a nostalgic connection with stuff. Like, oh, like one of my friends uses like, oh, you're just nostalgia blinded to like Dragon Ball GT, and that's why you like it. Like, I saw an episode or two when I was a kid. I don't remember a single fucking thing about it. I didn't watch GT until I was much older. See, the thing is with me, my memory is fucking garbage. I forget things almost instantly. Like, basically, like, by a couple days or a week later, I'm gonna forget just about everything I say here today. And because of this, I essentially have no sense of nostalgia. You know, because nostalgia kind of requires that you have nostalgic memories. And, like, memories you look back on and you're like, oh, those were the good days. You know? And I don't have those. I have no nostalgic memories. I am pretty unaffected unaffected by nostalgia. Like, I'll watch Dragon Ball Z and be like, yeah, I like this show, but I remember nothing of my time watching it as a kid. All I know is that I did watch it as a kid. That's it. You know, I don't remember anything of like my feelings or whatever. Anyway, the point being is that this is a game that I do not have any nostalgia filters for. And I played this years after playing other later games in the franchise. Like, I played Adventure 2, I played Heroes, I played Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic CD, I played Sonic Riders, I think I played Shadow the Hedgehog before this. I think I played Sonic... No, I didn't play Sonic and then Black Knight before this, but you get my point, is that I played a lot of later games in the franchise before I played this one, and this one is my favorite. You know, that should speak volumes as to how good the level design, how good the story is, despite its hokey acting. And you know what? The problem with the voice acting with the director and stuff actually makes me like this game more, because it's like memorably, it's like some of the lines are done so terribly, again because of the director, not because of the actors, that it is super memorable. It's super funny to watch some of these lines. And like when I was playing through this game for this channel, there was some things in this game that actually made me burst out in laughing, but I cut them out because it happened during the cutscenes. And like, yeah, this game is super enjoyable for me. Anyway, to talk a little bit about, to move away from that and talk a little bit about some behind the scenes stuff. Some stuff in this DX version was added in because of, like, they added in some models from, supposedly from Adventure 2, which I don't really think was actually the case. Because, like, the models that are supposedly from Adventure 2 do not look like Adventure 2 models to me. Like, even seeing them side by side, they do not look like Adventure 2 models to me. And yeah, that, I really don't like that. This game, the DX version, also was made around the time that the Sonic X anime was coming out, and there are a lot of Sonic X promotional stuff in mission mode that I think is kind of cool, I guess. I think if you do 100% mission mode, I think you get a permanent just Sonic X promotional like sign by the pool near Emerald Coast. So I think that's what you get. I'm not entirely sure, or maybe that just has to do with one of the missions. I like I said, there's a lot about mission mode I'm not entirely aware of. So yeah. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing a remake of this game in the future, because like at the very least I'm curious to see how Sega would remake this game. You know, unfortunately I don't think that they would bring back any of the original voice actors, like Ryan Drummond for Sonic, or they can't bring back Dean Bristow, sadly, for Dr. Eggman, because he unfortunately passed away in I think it was 2003, 2005, somewhere around there. And that is unfortunate because he is my favorite Eggman. I don't think that the current voice really could recapture the magic that was Dean Bristow's Eggman. He has been doing Eggman's voice for well over 10 years now, and he just never really came off as threatening. To be fair, this could be attributed to the director and the writing, but I really don't think he would be able to do the lines in, say, Adventure 2 and make him, like, threatening. You know. I would say that is all I have to say on the matter. So, I will have one more bonus episode, but I'm not going to commentate during this. I am just going to, like, the bonus episode that I have after this is just going to be the Tikal flashbacks in chronological order. Because I feel like it is I feel like that would be a very nice, not kind of tribute to her, I guess. Something I do plan on doing with this series is I do plan on doing like a funny little compilation thing of some of the funniest moments of the series. And I have a friend who is actually helping me with some little animations to make some funnier stuff. So, I don't know when this video is going to be coming out, but it will be coming. So I think that will do it for this video. I will see you guys in my next series. What series will that be? Well, we're going to be moving from one anthropomorphic animal to another. That's all I'm going to say for now. So, I've been Super Nintendo. Thank you for watching my series, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.